Welcome back, folks, to Let's 100% Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. In this part, we're going to be taking a bit of a flashback to CJ's past, as even before he left Liberty City to come back to, before he even left San Andreas before, he was still being hassled by Crash, and when he left, you know, he got a bit of a solace break from that. But, let's see how they feel now. Back in Las Venturas, on his feet, has his fingers in a lot of different people's pies, and let's see what Tenpenny has for us to do here. Out here in the middle of the Las Venturas suburbs. Which I've heard is actually quite affordable, but it is starting to get really expensive now, allegedly.
Hello, Carl. Been a long time, huh?
Yeah, I was starting to miss you guys.
Now, why don't I believe you? Get over here! Now, things have developed since the last time we met. Despite our best efforts, the gig's nearly up.
I'm sure you'll find some way to keep your badge. Your kind always do.
You still don't get it, do you, Carl? This ain't about keeping some fucking badge!
Hey, listen to the man.
We all the same, Carl. You, me. We all trying to pull ourselves out of the hole. Somebody steps on me, I gotta step on you.
Where's Hernandez with that fucking meat? He's been gone too long, Tenpenny.
Getting a little edgy, fellas?
Oh! How you like that, you piece of shit? That give you any idea how edgy I am?
Whoa!
Get up, bitch! You paying attention? Now there's a ruined town out west of here. Aldea Malvada. And there's some piece of shit DEA officer meeting with an FBI agent with a dossier. Now you get the dossier and you make both of them disappear.
Yep. We got Tenpenny exhibiting far too much control over Carl's fate here. And so we have to kill these targets, grab the evidence dossier. This mission is kind of interesting in that the game is actually very forgiving with where the evidence dossier is. In other missions, when you have an evidence dossier, for example, in a vehicle, usually you just fail because the evidence just is gone. However, due to the circumstances around this may not always be the easiest thing to circumnavigate. So since we don't really need to care about how we get the evidence, we don't need to care about how we kill the guys. So let's see how this mission goes. I don't think we could be any more well equipped for what Tenpenny is asking us to do. Alright. Wait, is this, oh, that's fucking weird. My audio thing is not following my, huh, that's weird. Yeah, so at the moment I can't actually see my audio, input from my program. So it could be very quiet, but let's see how this goes. So yeah, this is where these guys are meeting. Ah, shoot, I thought I got him with the rockets. Apparently not. Don't let the target get away. But I'm pretty sure I blasted it with one of the rockets. So yeah, as I'm sure you can tell, the actual way you're supposed to do this is to drive up there and to get rid of all the guards and then somehow shoot them down with a rocket launcher of sorts. Oh no, you're supposed to use the other helicopters to just follow them away. There we go. Uh-oh. This might actually be bad. Okay, now he's actually taking proper damage. However, where he lands is going to be a bit tricky because I believe he lands in Area 69. Huh. Is that how always where it lands? Okay, no, never mind. So the way before where they had it landing was right over here. In this case, they have it landing directly in front of the... Whoa, okay, so that's interesting. There's no fixed area, and I had previously assumed that it just fixates to your, to just the door, that it can't land in Area 69. I was mistaken. Get the evidence dossier, and I immediately still get 5 stars. That's hilarious. Did you spot what happened? So, the police, saw that the game set me to be at,
I'm really losing my shit now.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, shit. So what happened was, the game did the usual, cleared the missions, clear your stats thing. But, it did that while I was still in Area 69, so because of that, I just, it immediately went right back to having 5 stars. Hang on. Oh, dear. Jesus, somebody hit me with something hard. Uh-oh. I don't know if I can get a phone call like this, because I know I'm supposed to get one. That guy just came from the fucking nether region right there. The nether realm, I should say. Nether regions or something else. At least I took down 2 helicopters with me.
Carl, you get that dossier?
Yeah, I got the files. What you want me to do with them?
We need to meet up someplace quiet and take care of things. There's a ghost town, Las Brujas, in the Devil's Castle. You know it?
Yeah, I'll find it.
I know you will. I'll see you there. Carl.
By the way, once again, very helpful that I have dated Katie, because free hospital visits and I still have all my items. Always really cool. So now, we're somewhat close to the area, the ghost town, because I believe that is the same ghost town that Mike Torino had us going to on our way to the mission where we took down helicopters. Now, off-roading it over there is probably not the best idea, but oh crap, never mind. It really was a poor idea. Is this the route? Whoa, okay. I legitimately didn't know this fountain was in the game. Huh. There's always these weird little details that you go by, and it's very easy to just like, what the fuck was this?
This song is so cute. You let your babies grow up to be cowboys. They'll have fantasies that involve tractors, a ham, and
No. Back out in this ghost town. No Torino on us this time, but still 2 government officials.
Carl! Hope we didn't keep you waiting, Holmes.
Nah, I was just chilling.
I bet you were. At the dossier? Hand it over.
Hey, everything cool now?
I don't know, Carl. Eddie?
Ah, our boy's done good.
No! You snitch piece of shit! You vato asshole! You sold us out! Time to dig, Carl. You take care of things.
Huh? Where are you going?
to get drunk and get laid. You got a problem with that?
No, Frank, relax.
Good. I'll see you back at the precinct. And I'll see you in the next life, Carl.
All right, that's good. That's deep enough for two.
Eddie, Tenpenny's just using you. He's using all of us. You're the next one he's gonna silence, man.
Shut the fuck up, scum! And it's Officer Pulaski to you. Fucking die!
Alright, so now that we're away from Tenpenny... What the fuck? He took that really slow. That was really weird how much extra time he took to get in. But yeah, with no Tenpenny on us, we can just get rid of Pulaski since he also doesn't appear to give a shit anymore. I'll hopefully be able to get all the audio.
Hey, Eddie, you know Tenpenny gonna rub you out too.
Carl, you got it all wrong, pal! Tenpenny was the one saving your ass. Every time I wanted to get rid of you, he'd find some excuse to keep you alive. Well, now it's up to me, and I ain't such a fucking soft touch. So how's your sister?
Jesus, that could have gone really bad. One of my freaking tires was wrapped around a tree. God damn it! Oh, I thought I failed.
Ah, jeez.
I always had a thing for her. Tenpenny and I got some great shots of her and her burial boyfriend going at it like a couple of horny chihuahuas.
Jesus, he's making great speed. Wow, I've never gotten this far away from him before. This is unbelievable. Check out this guy's time.
Man, does she put out like a pro.
Screw you, Pulaski. I know what you're trying to do, and you ain't gonna crawl inside my head.
I ain't kidding. The best stakeout I ever done. Carl, you should have seen your mom before she was
What
buried.
the name are you doing?
She was a real mess. Most of her face was hanging off.
Don't fucking talk about my mom.
The boys, you know, they fooled around with her at the scene. You know, touching her, joking around and shit.
Fuck you, Pulaski. Fuck you.
I don't know if that's it, but I'm gonna chase him down a little bit because I think he also has like a final area that he can chill out in, but I can't remember. But I don't think I've ever gone that far because I've always just killed him before that point. Is he just doing laps? Because it looks like he's just doing a loop. Is this his home? Oh my god, check out this expert driving by Pulaski. Holy crap. Christ, did he drink freaking multiple shots of vodka or whiskey on the way over here? What the fuck? I was impressed by his driving earlier. What is he doing now? Oh my gosh. So I take it now he's actually like, this is his like final area. Yeah, it looks like he's just doing a quick and simple loop. Alright. Yeah, not exactly very, not exactly interested in going very far, is Pulaski, is he?
Reckon you're coming with me.
What?
Shit, I'm glad I don't pay no taxes.
Where did the fucking officer come from? What the fuck? Oh my god. You kidding me? At first I genuinely thought that I failed the mission because I like, because he somehow got away. So for a very brief second I was like, how did he get away from me so fast? Until I saw the busted. Oh my god. So, since he seems to have a bit of a heavy delay on him when he first comes out, I want to see if I can like shoot him with like my minigun. See what happens. Alright, I've got 80 bullets left in my minigun. Let's see let's see if I can pull this off. What the fuck? How did that not kill him? Hell, how did that not blow up his car? That was enough to destroy multiple fucking helicopters. Also, I think they give you more Uzi ammo every time you do this. Will he die stuck on...
Hey, Eddie, you know Tenpenny gonna rub you out too.
Carl, you got it all wrong, pal. Tenpenny was the one saving your ass. Every time I wanted to get rid of you, he'd find some excuse to keep you alive. Well, now it's up to me, and I ain't such a fucking tough nut. So how's your sister? I always had a thing for her. Tenpenny and I got some great shots of her and her beautiful boyfriend going at it like a couple of...
Jesus, so this guy... Is this guy invincible up to a certain point? Does he have to actually say his lines?
You ain't gonna crawl inside my head.
I ain't kidding. It's the best stakeout
Could I
ever
just
done.
chuck him off the
Carl,
side or
you should've
something?
leave your mom
Look where
before
you
she was
going.
buried. She
Oh
was
my
buried
god,
in
aggressive
her
fucking
funeral.
trucks.
Don't fucking talk about my mom.
The boys, you know, they fooled around with her at the scene. You know, touching her, joking around and shit.
God damn.
Pulaski, fuck you.
Okay, so now is he available to die? This might be why he was driving basically perfectly before. Okay, there we go. Alright.
Not feeling so fucking full of yourself now, huh?
Yeah, well, them's the breaks, fuck.
Any last requests?
Yeah. Can I fuck your sister?
You an asshole to the end. Punk motherfucker.
There we go. 2 missions in a row where no respect was earned, but you got to finish off Pulaski. We've dealt with some of the things that have been holding us up in the past, and now if there's any indication, Tenpenny's about to go down for something, so he's trying to get the hell out of here, trying to make it easier for himself. And now there's one last little bit of tide to our past. However, we're not going to encounter it through any kind of subjugation. We're going to encounter it because we want to get in better contact with people at a rival casino. Alright, back at Caligula's, we should receive a call.
Hello?
You've hung us out to dry, I know it.
Rosenberg?
Yeah, soon to be wearing concrete shoes in a shallow grave in the desert, Rosenberg. I'm surprised you remember.
Look, I ain't forgot y'all, man. Just hang in there.
Easy for you to say. This Salvatore guy might whack me at any moment.
No, if there's anybody that would be doing the whacking, it's definitely his buddy. Anyway, let's go back and see what Salvatore Leone has in store for us. And it'll have us going back to a familiar place.
Just feel the weight of the weapon, sweetheart.
I can feel the weight of someone's weapon.
Hey, you're the one to blame on that front.
Can I fucking go now, or fucking what? Ooh, you fucking twat! Right in the fucking happy sack!
Perhaps you'll be cured of your little antisocial condition, mate.
Carl, my man.
Mr. Leone?
Looks like this piece of shit was right. You did a real number on those Forelli losers. Now it's time the Forellis found out what it means to screw with Salvatore Leone. How would you like to hit the St. Mark's Bistro?
A hit in Liberty City? Cool, but I'm gonna need some backup.
Take who you want.
Well, I usually use these two.
Hey, remember all those jobs we did together? Huh? You and me, Carl, remember? Huh? You know, you used to call me Killer Ken. Ken the Killer? Killer? Ice Cold Ken. That's me.
And him too, I guess. All right, you guys better get out of Los Venturas fast. I'll be in touch.
What about your backup, man? Will you be alright without us?
Of course he will, you fucking moron! Come on!
You know, in retrospect, I never really thought about how this happened, or as in, like, how they got out of Las Venturas safely, but actually this makes a lot more sense than I thought it would, because it's pretty simple. They were all put on one mission, and then with only one guy returning, you just assume the other guys were killed. And since he killed all the witnesses over there, Who's gonna tell him otherwise? Okay, so this mission has us doing the most amount of flying in the game. And it also has us flying all the way to Liberty City. This was kind of a trippy thing for me to see the first time, because you actually go back to a place that you visited the outside of, but you never visited the inside of. So it's kind of an interesting way of displaying new locations of familiar, while still displaying familiar locales. So we're supposed to be East Coast. However, the geography of the United States in the Grand Theft Auto games is always a bit bizarre. On the way over there, I actually want to talk about something I remember hearing about, which was like the anti-immersion stuff that some people will bring up as the detriment of open world games. And that is stuff like, why can't I fly to New Jersey? And here's the thing, the reason I don't like a lot of the overly immersion heavy ideas like that is because I feel that they get in the way of what the game can allow you to do, or what can allow you to feel free in a sandbox. For example, like, why can't I fly to New Jersey? Because then you wouldn't be allowed to fly your airplane. So it's like, would I rather have just arbitrary short walls, or the ability to fly a plane? But this is always something I find fascinating, because a lot of people despise the notion that something should be allowed to break your immersion in a game. Whereas, to me, I'm always fine with that. Oh, by the way, here's one of the more hilarious, arbitrary checkpoints. Oh, another thing about Liberty City, you never got to see it this frozen over before, which is really cool. Still have the same sign in the back.
Private function, invitation only.
Oh yeah? Mr. Leone says otherwise.
I probably should have packed some armor. Yep, and unfortunately now they actually have cooldown on the weapons, so I can't just do the pump action trick for which was in Vice City and this game.
Don't blame me, blame society.
Tried to sneak out behind me, motherfucker! Tried to sneak out behind me to get a vantage point while I had my back turned. Dumb motherfuckers.
I'm your bitch, huh?
All right, so we got some other guy. Also, damn it! Fuck. Tried to be too fancy with the guns. Holy crap. I remember when I practiced this, I was like, man, this is gonna be easy. Because everything there was actually pretty simple to execute on. But trying to both explain. What was this guy doing? Just reversed into my car. Had I not stolen this, you definitely would have been liable. You know, another weird thing I noticed about this game's, this mission's cutscenes is it's one of the only ones that references Grand Theft Auto 3, Grand Theft Auto Vice City, and this game all at once. Because you have, obviously, the main character of this game, CJ, doing most of the cutscenes. You have characters from Vice City as sort of the, and just sort of the stowaway passive characters, and you have a lot of the driving characters being from Grand Theft Auto 3. So this is actually kind of a cool way of highlighting all three lineages at once. Which I never really thought about that. It's like this whole mission is basically just, here's our series. It's really cool. But yeah, as I was saying with my conversation about why it's like I don't mind not being able to fly to New Jersey, is because I prefer. It's like I'm willing to take a hit on, what was it called? On, I'm willing to take a hit on Jesus, what's it called? Inventiveness? I'm willing to take a hit on immersion if it means that I get to do something else. Because it's like, what feels more free? Being able to fly to New Jersey, or it's like, or just coming up with weird excuses to not fly to New Jersey. Because it's like, in one case, I get to fly. In the other, I have, like, more marketable, markedly, I have more markedly tangible reasons why I can't fly to New Jersey. But in, like, one case, it's like, what it ultimately boils down to me is, in one case, I can fly under certain circumstances, under certain restrictions. In the other case, I don't get to fly at all. Let me try the, oh my god, this weapon is perfect. This is a scary weapon to bring out here. Okay, there should be two idiots who, like, try to climb up. Yeah, wow, this is a freaking dangerous as hell weapon. And now we got the shotgun guy who ended it for me last time. Oh! And this boy who's wearing armor. God damn it. God damn it. Okay, Jesus, that was an endurance battle. Holy crap. I probably should have used my Uzis. God. Christ. Now I'm running low on health. Fuck! What the? Oh my god, he's wearing armor. Fuck. God damn it! I couldn't get away from the explosion. Fuck. How did I lose that much health? Was it just tanking bullets? Or sorry, was it just like the one tanky enemy? Fucking hell, okay, now I gotta get my friggin' armor up. Christ, like I said before, this actually only took me one try before. Wait, what was that? Because something came up but it didn't bring up. Oh, a new weapon is available to buy. That was weird.
All top quality pieces.
Yeah, I don't know if I ever showed this, but in ammunition, you actually can buy armor.
Take it, hold it, love it. There are cultists everywhere, friend.
Yeah, that's probably the thing you'll actually want to buy at. Oh, there's the freaking text prompt. That's probably the item you'll actually want to buy more often from ammunition. Now that we don't lose guns anymore. Oh, one good thing about failing this so many times is that my flying skill is actually up. From what I've read, flying skill has no basis in any sort of tricks or movement. It's just based on how long you've been in the air flying a plane or a helicopter. Also, I could have sworn that you flew way further to Liberty City than just this. Although that was probably a smart design choice to change that.
Whole life spent at the damn office.
I thought it would have been really interesting if all of a sudden, jeez, he almost ran that woman over. I thought it would have been really interesting if you actually got the, oh dear. I thought it would have been really interesting if you actually got the lines from GTA 3. Like, they're just random people quoting the village people. Young man. What the fuck? Did you spot that? I think the blood had, like, really big side effect on the, on the transparency layers on this. Okay. Let me see if I could sneak a shot on this guy. What happens if I try to chainsaw him? Really? Or do I have to go a certain way? Huh? Where did everybody go?
It's America.
Huh. This is very different so far. Okay, I think this is the guy. Alright, did he survive that? No, he did not. So it looks like my plan to use a grenade was perfectly serviceable. It just wasn't executed very well. No fancy music here. And we've got the this little glimpse of Liberty City that we never get to go to. Unfortunate, really, but whatever. From what I understand, you can actually, if you come here and then do the jetpack glitch, you can actually... You actually can go through that whole segment as if, You can actually explore Liberty City. It's just that it's like, I can't remember if it's something is off, like the floor doesn't load right. But if you're using the jetpack, who cares? But I don't want to use any cheat codes in this one, so I should be. So I'm just gonna do it like this. So yeah, that was the St. Mark's Bistro. Consequence of finishing this mission is actually very interesting. It opens up a new shop in the Rodeo area of... I was gonna say Las Plagas, but it's Los Santos, that's what it is. And it's meant to be like an upper tier bougie level area where you can buy a nice suit. And so that's what I'm gonna do. As soon as I land my jet, I'm gonna go over and buy a suit at whatever the fucking place is called. It's some bizarre ass name. It's supposed to be fancy sounding. Flying kind of low here. And practicing good flying etiquette by turning into my runway as opposed to trying to land sideways.
This is flight CJ-101 out of Liberty City, requesting final approach to Los Venturas International. Over.
Flight CJ-101, you are cleared for landing on runway 3.
Bullshit, this is runway 69. And like the previous mission, we actually only have to touch down, and then we can go right back to flying the plane, because we get to keep using it. And like I mentioned before, I'm gonna head over to Los Santos and get myself a new pair of clothes. So this is something that's always really cool in Grand Theft Auto, in this game specifically, is when you get to fly over an area and you get to see it from above. It is really different. It also makes areas that otherwise feel gigantic, they feel so much smaller like this. It actually does match up to what I've heard people say about like when they really fly planes. It's like the whole world just feels different. There we go. Safe landing. Should get a call from Salvatore.
Hello?
Hey, Carl, my boy.
Mr. Leone.
Everybody's talking about the job you did on that St. Mark's Bistro.
Thank you, Mr. Leone.
And you took care of those 3 loose ends?
Yeah, those poor saps ran into a little trouble along the way. You won't be hearing from Mr. Rosenberg again.
Good boy, good boy. Now listen, you're gonna have to keep a low profile or people will start to make connections. So let's keep our distance for a while, huh? I'll call you.
Thank you, Mr. Leone.
That was a weird way that the plane just sort of approached us. But here's the area that, or here's our new clothes shop, Didier Sachs, which kind of sound,
Hello, gorgeous.
Didier Sachs. Maybe it's supposed to be some obtuse French pronunciation, or maybe it's supposed to be Diddler Sachs, which makes way more sense. So out of all these items, if I was to fully go still into the mindset of Grove Street, I would get the green jacket. However, I kind of like the idea that Carl, by this point, has kind of purged himself of a lot of the Grove Street influence, and is just trying to fit in with, oh, wrong pants. And is just trying to fit in with the other guys at the casino. So now, he's rocking the all-black attire. And also, yeah, price. These clothes are probably. Well, I don't know if these are the exact prices that would be on these pieces of clothing. But $3,000 for a pair of jeans. It's kind of absurd. Although I've heard of weirder things. It's like, well, I remember hearing one, which was something like, he's like, I've got a $500 shirt, which is already absurd. It was like, are $5,000 dollar pair of pants in a real thing? So I got shoes. The chain I'll keep. The whole time I've been like, the chain and the do-rag I want to keep. But the watch, I'll get a gold Crovex. $8,000. How much is an actual Rolex? I actually want to know.
Young man.
The shades. Get newer ones. This one makes Carl look so much more upset at everything. So this will be Carl's default attire for a while.
Excuse me?
So away from our car, we actually have pretty good sex appeal now. We're above 50%, and our respect stat is more than a quarter.
Hello?
Hey CJ, what's up with you? Are we doing this heist or have you gone soft on me again?
Hey, check it. Them fools been shipped out of the Venturas. Salvatore think I'm cool, so it's on. I'll meet you back at the Dragon.
Okay, cool. Later.
So it looks like that was actually meant to be the indicator that the heist could continue, because the heist side quest also needs us to have completed a certain amount of outside missions. One of them is indeed the stuff with the stuff with Rosenberg. Having completed all that, we can actually move on to the heist, which I believe is going to be our next part, and that's going to be a big one. But until we get there, we actually have a few side quests left in Las Venturas. One of which is the... Oh, actually, no, I guess this is split in two. Because Las Venturas has two arena side quests. One is Kickstart, which is a dirt bike racing competition. And the other is Dirt Track, which is a point-gathering dirt bike trick mission. And I think I actually got those two mixed up. I think it's actually Kickstart, which is the point mission, and Dirt Track, which is the race. I probably should have been able to guess that by the names.
You ruined my look, friend.
Oh shit. Wait, who the fuck's calling me now?
Carl, what's up? It's your brother.
Hey, what's up, man? You okay?
Not really. I'm stuck in a cell between two lunatics. And people keep trying to jump me. This shit ain't cool, partner. You looking after Kendall?
Nah, she looking after me.
Right. That's cool.
I'ma get you out of there, though, man.
Oh, you ain't, nigga. Who you think you are? I'm in for life. I guess I've grown used to it now.
No, you not, man. I'm working shit out. Whatever it takes.
That's a negative. I'm through hoping. Have a nice life, brother.
Hold on, man. I'm getting shit worked out for you. Just hang in there. Sweet. Shit.
As if I needed a proper visual representation of things going down between the two of them, I did not try to do that car pileup. I just happened to fuck up my car. Jesus. But I forgot about that conversation. I didn't actually get it in practice, so... curious. That's that's a curious happening of sorts, and I think I just knocked my microphone. But let's go to the... let's go to the dirt track. Alright, here at the dirt track, let's see what we have. And this one's Kickstart. So this one, I thought it was completely free at first, but it's actually that you have to get a minimum of 26 points in order to pass this. yeah, and each type of point you get is highlighted based on the color. So green is 1, yellow is 2, and red is 3. So that's 1 point easy. And oh, come on, I should have gotten some points for that sweet fucking 360 off the wall. So that's 1 right off that. So as far as time efficiency goes, I don't have anything laid out. I just go with what I have. That one, for example, is actually quite efficient when I thought about it. Hey, 3 points. This one, I remember I tried it once and realized not worth going for, but let's see. Yeah, super tricky. Probably not worth going for. Easy 1 point. A lot of effort there to get 1 point, not worth it. This one for 2 points. See what we can get. Yeah, so this is I'm pretty sure it is possible to actually get a perfect score on this, but the way it's set up is very unlikely. But at the very least, I have 14 points. Now this very weird kind of obstacle course. This is supposed to be just a method of, oh Jesus, getting you to wheelie and pivot around on your wheels. And god damn it, fuck. And this is why it's actually, they give you high points for it. God damn it, fuck. Alright, well thankfully I have 2 minutes left. Alright. Oh, that would have been the sickest thing if I actually got 2 points there, or if I managed to continue on. So now 2 isolated points right here. Ah, fuck. Okay. Try to get the ones on these rings. Take this opportunity to. Hey, there we go. So I have actually already finished it. So now let's just go for everything that we can go. Let's go for maximum points. Immediately fuck things up. Pretty much my life, really. It's like I get the bare minimum and then trying to excel anymore. Oh, fucks up. Damn it! Alright, whatever, let's try this. What? Bullshit! Alright. Okay. Easiest thing in the world. Climb up the ramp and turn. How hard could it be? Oh. Fuck! I still fucked it up because I didn't slow down in time to be able to turn once more. Oh my god. God damn! That was a lot harder to navigate than I expected. Whatever, this cool looking ridge. Can I pull this off? Yay, 3 points. And can I get the rest of this part? Because I think in practice I got to like 32. What the fuck happened there? Ah, Jesus. So new highest score at 31. It's a very infuriating challenge, but I will say at least that it's not as time consuming as it is in Vice City, its equivalent. And that truck, I want to demonstrate driving that. Because that... God damn it, really? Failed it. So now let's see what happens if I try again. So before I thought they alternate, but it looks like it's actually random. Did I really get 3 in a row? Did I just happen to get it on like a day transition? A convenient miracle in practice. I must have gotten it on a day transition. So now I have to wait frickin', what is that? 6 or 7 hours to frickin' go forward. But yeah, okay, I'm actually gonna demonstrate this unlockable car, because it is, when I just drove it around for the hell of it, it was one of the most shockingly durable cars I've ever used.
Inbreed makes you dumb, huh?
Like, everything just gets out of the way of you. No problem. You can drive over so much. You only really slow down when you do a low-speed collision, or I guess that. But it's shocking. Once you get up to speed, it's like your mass becomes too hard to move. It's actually kind of cool.
You new to this driving
what
thing?
the hell? Okay, I guess not, because it's like things are a lot crazier than I was expecting it to. Oh fuck. But yeah, even like how much damage I did to these guys, and look at it, my car is still just fine. All right, let's see what happens if I hit this guy. Yeah, it just slides out of the way. It's a really surprisingly durable car. It's also weirdly quiet.
Thanks a lot.
Every other car that you drive that's really heavy usually makes a ton of noise. This one is dead silent. Monday and Wednesdays? Oh my god, I know what happened. It's because I died so many fucking times on the missions in this part. And as I mentioned before, I did the missions in this in practice on my first try. Because of that, none of the time skips happened. So, jeez. Okay, back here, and with a convenient save slot so that if I miss this, I have more opportunities. This was a mission I remember being very difficult when I did it in previous. God damn it! But it has like these weird waves where everybody does really well, and then absolutely out of nowhere, everybody will just fall over like a bunch of idiots. Like right there. And this way, this turn right here is really weird. Like, it's as if like the ground is just harshly sloped downwards. Braking with a dirt bike is kind of weird in that you're always drifting a little bit when you do this. And that's our first lap. 55 I find to be like the good laps, but the first one is always slow because these guys get in your way. Jesus. And I'm playing it kind of safe. God, oh my god. Maybe that's why they all got fucked over. And good. So that's kind of the rhythm of this, is doing okay consistently until your opponents just fuck up. So as long as you can steadily stay at a decent pace matching up with these guys, you can usually win. It's just that, like, if you try to pedal to the metal all the time, you're going to turn out or spin out and everything goes downhill. And you should know this because the other bikes do this all the time. Also, it must be pointed out that this arena has just a black void above it. No reason why, it's just they didn't want to put a texture up there, I guess. So this lap racing has quite a lot in common with the racing from Vice City, although it's not as infuriatingly difficult thanks to the much more sturdy vehicle that they have us riding this time, which is a bit weird to say that about a dirt bike. But thankfully, we're not as prone to constantly getting rubbed against ourselves with other cars. And it's actually quite fortunate that fixing your car between laps is not a thing here. Although it might be in the one in Los Santos, which I still haven't done yet. Jesus, and the turning radius on the Sanchez is so much wider than I remembered it being. Alright. And as long as these landings are safe, as long as you can handle the turns just fine, things should be good. I actually remember in practice, what I did was, when I was in practice, I had, I actually lost first place pretty close to the end, and then right on the last lap, the guy who was ahead of me crashed again. Thankfully, this is actually going pretty smoothly. Nobody's even close to me. Hardly as much of a race. Or hardly that much of a race. So they haven't made any mention of laps, even though I have been going through laps every time I go through this. But the only time in which they highlight when you've beaten a lap is when you beat the time of best lap. Oh boy. And they look, I believe after this turn we should be good. There we go. 25 grand for winning this. Best time, 5 minutes and 30 seconds. First place. And oh my god, we landed on top of our car. So yeah. And for winning that one, we get the BF injection, the vehicle that we get on a lot of beaches. Well, that's about it. So with that, we've completed most of the side quests in Las Venturas that aren't the racing side quest or the biking school side quest. But join me next time when we go back to Wuji to go forward with his bank heist idea. And that mission has some curious angles where we go through for some lessons on photography. We get a little bit of a lesson in romance and the curious intricacies that it can take. Oh yeah, and we also decide to buy out all the property we can in Las Venturas before breaking the bank at Caligula's. Join me then, and that's gonna be a big one. There's literally an area nearby where there are just a bunch of dead bodies. Why didn't they just dump them over there?